Hey everyone, so today I'm going to do the TMI tag. This is where I answer, I think there's about 50 questions. They're all random, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is the first time I'm ever doing a tag or a video like this. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, please leave them in the comments down below. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. So let's start with the questions. So I have the questions on my phone and here we go. Question 1, what are you wearing? I am wearing this very simple V-neck t-shirt from Forever 21 and I'm wearing a pair of yoga pants because they are extremely comfortable. Ever been in love? Yes. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yes. How tall are you? I am 5'5.5" maybe, 5'6". How much do you weigh? We're not going there. Any tattoos? Yes, I have one. I have one on my ribs that I got last year in June. Any piercings? I have my ears pierced and then I have a cartilage piercing even though there's nothing in it right now. It fell out and I just haven't put one back in. OTP. If you hear any music in the background, I'm actually watching Ever After. It's one of my favorite movies. And I would have to say that Danielle de Barbarac and Prince Henry are probably my one true pairing. Favorite show? Is this like favorite show of all time? Is this a favorite show right now? I really love Game of Thrones. But of all time, I'm gonna go with The Sopranos. Favorite bands? This is hard because I do listen to a lot of bands and I don't think I can say, ooh, I have my one favorite, but probably it's going to be Pink Floyd. Something you miss? My grandpa. Favorite song? Maybe Hotel California by the Eagles. How old are you? I am 22. I will be 23 in July. Zodiac sign. I am Cancer. That sounds really bad. My zodiac sign is Cancer. Quality you look for in a partner. I guess the quality I would say the most is that they are kind and loyal and that I truly do trust them 100%. I know that I would have to be trusting in them and that's a quality I look for in myself, but you know, not to give me any reasons to not trust them, I guess. Oh, my phone turned off. Favorite quote. So one of my favorite quotes is by Johnny Depp and it is, "The problem is not the problem is your attitude about the problem." Well, I guess it's like Captain Jack Sparrow kind of a quote. So that leads into the next question, which I believe was favorite actor. Definitely Johnny Depp. I really like Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert Downey Jr. Favorite color. My favorite color is a deep, rich purple. Purple. Yes, I keep pencil crayons on my desk. Loud or soft music? I'm gonna have to go with, it depends on my mood. Sometimes I want loud music, sometimes I want soft music. A lot of the time it's loud. I do like my music loud, for sure. Even if I'm like really upset, I will listen to softer music very loud. Where do you go when you're sad? I will probably sound really pathetic saying this, but when I'm upset, I like getting a Tim Hortons coffee and sitting in a Tim Hortons parking lot watching YouTube videos that make me happy. How long does it take you to shower? Okay, so last night I showered and it probably took me 20 minutes or so. The reason why it takes me about 20 minutes is because I have a lot of hair. And because I usually wash my face in the shower. I don't do it before or after. I know that some people do before or after. I think to me it's a little bit like of a waste of time to get into the shower and not wash your face, or to wash your face before going into the shower. So I do like taking my time doing that, and I do like to let my conditioner sit in my hair for a while. Funny story, when I was younger and I was living at home, if I was reaching like the 30-minute mark, my dad would turn the shower off on me. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? A long time. In the morning, if I'm like in a really big hurry, I can probably get out in half an hour. And that is just literally me doing my makeup and getting dressed. I normally don't do my hair in the morning. I have a lot of hair and it takes forever. That would take me a lot longer. Like just to straighten my hair or do anything takes about an hour. So to me, it's just not really worth doing my hair in the morning because I'm only going to school. The reason why it takes me so long, like on the daily basis, I think it takes about 45 minutes to an hour. The reason why it takes so long is I personally love doing my makeup. It is one thing I really enjoy, and I get pleasure out of putting my makeup on in the morning. It is the most relaxing part and time of my day. I get to play with my palettes and my, you know, my makeup and stuff like that, and to me it's just so relaxing, and it is my favorite part of my day is doing my makeup. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. A turn on for me would definitely be a guy with self-confidence. This goes into the next question, which is a turn off. I hate cocky guys. There is a difference between having self-confidence and being extremely cocky, and there's a really fine line, I think, where you start to cross over into the cockiness, and I hate cocky guys. It's the most, you could be the best looking guy I've ever seen, but if you are cocky, it's done, it's over. Reason I joined YouTube. So I was in my second year of college and I was really bored. I had just started playing with makeup the year before. My brother's into a lot of video editing and playing with like a program called After Effects, and I always thought he was probably going to get into doing like some thing techie like that with like video editing software or maybe like game design or something like that, because he's really smart when it comes to stuff like that. So he said, you're experimenting with, you know, colors and makeup and all this fun stuff. He's like, why don't you start doing videos? He's like, you watch the videos anyway, why don't you be one of those people? And so here I am. Fears. Is this like life fears or things that you're afraid of? I guess they're all fears. A really big fear of mine, and I know that a lot of people are going to be like, what? I'm terrified of I can't even say it, butterflies. Their bodies are like really gross. They really gross me out. Their wings are okay, but something about them really grosses me out. And with the whole butterfly thing, I really don't like moths. Moths more so than butterflies, but you tend to see more butterflies fluttering around during the spring. Moths come out at night. I just try to avoid them in general. And another one is definitely centipede. If you don't know what a centipede is, go search it and you will see what it is, and then you'll be terrified. Last thing that made you cry. So my grandfather passed away a year ago, and well, just under a year ago, I guess. And the whole experience was extremely difficult on me. He was the first person who was very close to me in my family who had passed away. And talking about it right now is making me a little bit upset, but you know, there are some things that you will think about when somebody passes away and you'll be like, oh, like that person, and that person isn't here with you anymore, and it's extremely difficult. And you know, I have a picture of the two of us when I was a lot younger sitting on my makeup table, and sometimes I will sit here and do my makeup and I'll think about him and start to cry, just like I'm doing right now. But yeah, I guess YouTube made me cry last. I think I'm better now. Moving on to the next question. Last time you said you love someone, I tell everybody that I love them all the time, so it was probably like just before I sat down to film this. Meaning behind your YouTube name. Now this is really embarrassing for me. So my name is Miss Airy Kitten, and sometimes when you type in my name it says, do you mean Miss Hairy Kitten? And it's like, why did I pick like the worst name in the world? So Miss because I'm a miss, Airy because it's like I was looking for another word for beautiful, and airy came up and I was like, oh, like airy. Then Kitten is because my name is Catherine. In my second year of college, I had a set of girlfriends that would call me Cat or Kitty sometimes, and I just always use Kitten as my screen name for anything before that. Mainly I guess like PlayStation, like Call of Duty kind of a thing, but Yep. Last book you read was a while ago now. It was The Big Bad Wolf by James Patterson. It was a really, really good book. The book you're currently reading, none. Last show you watched. I am obsessed with Sex and the City right now. In the last 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks, I have watched seasons 1 through 5. I am like on episode 6 on season 6. Last person you talked to was my mama bear. The relationship between you and the last person you texted, that was my mama bear, and that means she's my mom. Favorite food. This is really easy for me. I love pasta. You can give me any kind of pasta, probably made almost any way, and I love it. I'm not a really big fan of Alfredo sauce, like the creamy sauce, but if you have like half and half, like a rosé, I'll eat it. And even if it isn't Alfredo, I'll probably still eat it. And I also really love, it's called teriyaki. It's supposed to be like fast food Japanese cuisine. And they give you a bed of steamed rice with steamed vegetables over top, and then it's also like chicken, but they don't use any oil to cook it or anything like that. They put their like beautiful secret super sweet sauce on it. I could eat that every single day of my life for the rest of my life. That and pasta. Place you want to visit. I want to visit the 7 wonders of the ancient world. So wherever those are, I would like to go there. I've already seen 2 or 3 of them, so can check those off the list, but I would love to go back to those countries. And yeah, last place you were. I guess I went to the grocery store earlier. Yeah, the grocery store. Do you have a crush? Yes. Last time you kissed someone. Does my dog count? Mwah. Last time you were insulted. I can thankfully say I don't remember the last time I was insulted. Favorite flavor of sweet is definitely like blueberry candies. Anything blue, like it's usually blue raspberry. Anything blue raspberry flavored is my favorite, hands down. What instrument do you play? None really. When I was younger, I was in grade 8, I believe. My mom, I really wanted to take guitar lessons because I had a crush on this guy in school and he played the guitar and I wanted to be cool like him and play the guitar. So my mom said the only way we will buy you a guitar is if you get guitar lessons, because it'd be pointless for me to have a guitar and not play it. So that's what we did for not too long, but then after I quit I still continued to try to teach myself, but I quickly got bored of that. Favorite piece of jewelry is probably these little guys right here. Let me zoom in. Probably these little guys. They're cute little foxes. They're by Fossil. I really, really wanted them. And now I have them and I just haven't taken them out since I bought them, I guess. Last sport you played. Probably soccer, and it was probably a really long time ago. Last song you sang was probably Katy Perry and Juicy J's Dark Horse. Favorite chat-up line. I'm assuming this means pickup line. I don't have a favorite one. I think they're all kind of pathetic. Have you ever used it? No, because I think they're pathetic. Last time you hung out with anybody, so today is Friday. I hung out with one of my really good friends who just recently got engaged, Monica, on Tuesday. We went to the mall together. Who should answer these questions next? I think you guys should. If you guys are, you know, debating on whether or not to do a YouTube channel and, you know, you guys kind of want to start somewhere, I think this would be a really good start. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I know that there are a lot of haters and people who will probably put you down and stuff like that. But what they don't understand is it takes a lot for somebody to sit in front of a camera and do this. Those people who do it every day, I admire them so much just because it is really hard. I've had people, you know, call me fake and call me all sorts of names and all sorts of stuff while I've been doing this, but I love the support that you guys give me, and yeah, I want you guys to just know that there is a lot of really great people out there and people that will support you, and it's a really nice feeling. So you guys should do it, especially if you guys have been thinking about doing it. Just go ahead and do it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun doing it. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, just leave it down in the comments below and I will try to do more of this. I really enjoyed it. Anyways, guys, thanks so much again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.